number 3 on this evening's tournament to see who joins Tommy Tanner and Mark True in the final in the cage. From my right-hand side, the other half of the official British Tag Team Champions, Kieron Lacey. And his opponent from South London, Danger Man Danny Black.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron X. Welcome back to Rumble Wrestling on the Rumble Wrestling YouTube channel. We're in for an instant classic here, no doubt. One half of the British Tag Team Champions, the other half of the British Tag Team Champions. You saw one half of them earlier on today. In Mark True, we have Kieron Lacey on tap here against Danger Man himself, Dynamite Danny Black. Singles action with Dave Macro, the man in the middle. 1 to a finish, 15-minute time limit. Our third quarterfinal to determine who will enter the steel cage main event here in a sold-out spotlight in Hertfordshire. The infamous World of Sport venue, once again, putting on the very best that British professional wrestling has to offer. And speaking of a sold-out crowd, looks like Kieron Lacey and Danny Black looking to garner some admiration. There you see, absolutely rammed to the rafters is the spotlight. A magnificent return for us here in Hoddesdon, and obviously Danny Black, a firm fan favourite wherever Rumble Wrestling goes. And Kieron Lacey, unsurprisingly, taking a shortcut to get this match started and is now absolutely beating down Danny Black. And that's very smart, whether you like it or not, because you want to be grounding somebody with the aerial offense and one of the close personal friends himself, Danny Black. Kieron Lacey has Danny Black up on his shoulders. Danny Black able to escape out the back, and a lovely arm drag takes down Kieron Lacey. Kieron Lacey is technically sound as they come. Some might argue the more controlled individual in the British Tag Team Champion setup. Marshall, of course, extremely unhinged, but gets the results nonetheless. And Kieron Lacey will be looking to join Mark True and the European champion Tommy Tanner in due course for tonight's main event inside a 60-foot-high steel cage. But you've got to get past Danny Black to do that, and that is no easy task. But Kieron Lacey certainly has all the tools, and he's no stranger to the abilities of Danny Black. Looking to knot up the wrist. The stop control is Kieron Lacey. He looks to set Danny Black off the ropes, who's able to reverse. And now, here we go. Danny Black reverses from a standing position, gets a 2 count, courtesy of Dave Macro, and then just stuffs his boot right across the chest of Kieron Lacey. Back to the cover, back to the 2 count. And Danny Black already putting in some serious work here in this singles matchup. I mentioned, of course, Kieron Lacey having such a technically sound base, but also just as violent a headbutt as Mark True. It's almost like both of these men have a little Samoan in them with the deadliness of their headbutts. And of course, we will be seeing Kieron Lacey look to initiate that torpedo headbutt to the midsection. A real throwback is Kieron Lacey for me. Garners all of the brilliance and the technical excellence of an old school European wrestler, a real World of Sport classic, but combines it with that modern age professional wrestling that truly has defined what the British landscape is all about. High octane, high flying, hard hitting offense. We saw a little bit of it there with that lovely scoop slam hitting combination. I know this is referee Dave Macro. Danny Black, of course, already works around, favouring the neck and head, I've noticed, against Kieron Lacey. And Kieron Lacey is a cerebral, high IQ athlete. He will zone in on an injury if he sees fit. And meanwhile, looks like Kieron Lacey is looking to enter his name in the buffet and certainly bending the rules as far as possible, biting the fingers of Danny Black. Snapmare takeover, and chin lock applied.
Tag champions!
Kieron Lacey, of course, very proud, and rightfully so as he should be, of being one half of the British Tag Team Champions. Ever since those belts were reintroduced, some might say the inaugural British Tag Team Champions, no one has been able to unlock the conundrum that is the British Tag Team Champions to date. Certainly Danny Black and a member of CPF, Joe Lando, Lewis Mayhew, could potentially have the ability to do just that down the line. And certainly, if Danny Black can beat Kieron Lacey in this matchup, I certainly think that might stand him and one of his tag partners in good stead for a tag team title shot later down the line. But meanwhile, Kieron Lacey looking to wear down Danny Black. And as I said earlier, grounding Danny Black is the key to victory in a matchup of this magnitude and securing your spot in a steel cage main event. It's going to be a fatal four-way matchup. One man can escape the cage only and be declared the winner and enter into our biggest show of the year later down the line in Gravesend with all the bragging rights. As a back elbow once again just demolishes Danny Black coming in, and Kieron Lacey using that power advantage is filled out. As Kieron Lacey, and I mentioned, of course, that diving headbutt was looking to deliver one in the corner. And of course, if you've got nowhere to go in the corner, and a 200-pound missile like Kieron Lacey comes flying at your skull first, you're going to feel the damage. Luckily for Danny Black, he was able to escape. Referee David for his 10 count. Kieron Lacey was looking to take a big old swing at Danny Black, but Danny Black putting the brakes on certainly seems to be far more aware of his surroundings right now. He's now just teeing off with vicious forearms and European uppercut to one half of the British Tag Team Champions, Kieron Lacey. Dynamite Danny Black is cooking here at the Spotlight in Hoddesdon. Irish whip looking for a back body drop.
Are you a mug?
Well, Kieron Lacey certainly seems to think he's a mug, but Danny Black was playing possum and caught him with an open palm strike right on the chin. Counter, beautiful handspring, back elbow. There's that stunning athleticism that everybody knows all too well, courtesy of Danger Man himself. And now Danny Black looking to apply a go to sleep, and certainly that will be all she wrote if he can hit that. But I'll tell you what, he's getting the job done here. Beautiful Claymore kick, flying knee almost from Danny Black. Garners a 2 count, but credit to Kieron Lacey, able to kick out after some thunderous offense here from the Danger Man himself. And Danny Black no doubt will be looking to build and try and hit that GTS. We've already seen him go for it once in this matchup of the hits. Forget about it, it'll be all over. Driving that knee into somebody's skull. You're not getting up for another Sunday. Whoa, 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 what the hell? What the hell is this? Well, Mark True, one half of the British Tag Team Champions, of course, always sticking his nose in where it's not belonged, and certainly gets a big old strike across the chin for his troubles. And there's that torpedo hip bar I was talking about, which is so dangerous for Kieron Lacey. And like a lightning bolt, Kieron Lacey has beaten Danny Black and advances to the final.
Kieron Lacey!
Well, that's not the full story, is it? Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's that man right there, his tag team partner, the other half of the tag team champions, Mark True, and he certainly paid dividends coming in to this matchup. Just when it looked like Danny Black was in the ascendancy, Mark True caused the distraction, took one on the chin for his troubles, but it was more than enough to deny Danny Black. He turned right into one of the most deadliest headbutts in the game. We now have 3 of the 4 men confirmed for our steel cage matchup later tonight. Kieron Lacey joins his tag partner Mark True and Tommy Tanner inside the steel.